Welcome everybody to our What's Up Wednesday. Today, May 3rd, 2023. Again, another start of the month. I hope many of you were able to join our Frequencies and Friends yesterday, May 2nd, 2023. And if you weren't able to, we will be sharing the recording in no time in our YouTube channel and also on our social media. But today as well, will be also recorded as we have a recap from yesterday. And of course, take advantage of our chat to ask any questions that you may have about the updates, the promotions, and everything we're going to be speaking about today. So with that said, my name is Adriana Alvarez, Head of Sales for the Americas, and it's always an honor and a pleasure to be here with all of you today. Today's agenda is as following. So we are going to have a little bit of an operations update with Jake Barron, our head of operation. We are, like I mentioned, going to do a recap of Frequencies and Friends. So if you were there yesterday in our call, or you have already seen some of the flyers and newsletters, etc., make sure that if you have any doubts or any feedback or whatever it might be, share it on here on the chat. So we have great Americas news. We have a great addition to our Americas team, which we will officially introduce to our Americas team today. We are also going to do a little recap on America's Homecoming 2023. By this time next week, we're pretty much going to be all arriving to Orlando and spending 3 wonderful days together. Know that registration was closed on Sunday, but if you have a free ticket and need to assign it to somebody or have a last minute registration for any reason, today is the last day for sure, and you need to reach out to us individually. We are going to also have our directing manager, our general manager for Mexico, Carla Davalos, that will be announcing our grand opening event coming up in June in Mexico City. And then we're going to move on with some marketing updates, our May promotions, and finally with our March rank advancement and recognitions from executive team manager and above. Now, before I move forward, let's share some love here on the chat. Where are you joining us from? Give us what are you grateful for this month of May? We are almost halfway through the year. Can you believe that? Already the 5th of this month. So with that, also always a pleasure to have our head of operations, Jake Barron, with any updates that he may have.
Okay, there we go. Okay. So can you see me?
Yes, we can.
Okay, sorry. Had a little bit of a technical difficulty there. So yeah, the only thing well, a couple of things I wanted to mention today, but just in this section here, you know, another excellent Tech Tip Tuesday yesterday. Had a ton of questions. We had a ton of new people on that call. Some questions that actually some newer questions that haven't been asked before. And of course, that recording will be up there in the next day or so on our YouTube page, HealyAmericas.com. And you know, in this segment here, I want to talk a little bit about the new Healy Shop that just launched. So we talked about this a little bit last week, and then as mentioned on Frequencies and Friends yesterday, that there's a whole new shop platform that coming globally. It started in Mexico with the Mexico launch last month. And then this morning, you may have not noticed it yet. You haven't been to the Healy Shop yet for the US, and also for Canada. There's a brand new platform. You know, the overall look and feel is very similar, but there's a few key differences that I just want to. Let me share the screen.
And as Jake looks to share his screen, keep in mind that this call is being simultaneously translated into Spanish and into Mandarin. So if you choose to be in one of those rooms, just click on in the interpretations on the menu, and you will be able to choose between those two languages.
So yeah, on the left here, we have the new shop. On the right, we have the old shop. I'm actually at this window up from before, so I'm not going to click on anything on the right because it's going to take me to the new shop at that point. But I just want to show you some of the main differences. When you first come to the Healy Shop now, rather than a bunch of banners with promos and things like that, you'll see it's actually just focused on what is Healy. Very clean icons, this clean look, made in Germany, leading expert in frequency technology, developed by scientists and engineers. Then it talks a little bit about each of the products here, and then the modules, and then there's this whole social feed down at the bottom as well, which is really cool, as opposed to in the past it was just here's promo. The promos are actually what the sales are for the month. Are actually in this section here. It's called sale, which makes sense. So it's kind of an easy spot to find what all the current promos are on the consumer side right now. So you can just go here, you can check those out. And then also one of the big improvements is that the whole menu structure is completely different. If you've on the right side here, you'll see like you go to the product world, it's just there was no organization to these products. It was just kind of devices mixed in with program groups, with modules and that kind of stuff. Now, if you hover over products, you'll see you have your Healy products here. You got the MagHealy, the add-ons, and then the app modules and the program groups are all nice and neatly arranged there. You've got this cool science section, and in business, the menu is smaller, but it makes sense now as far as information about academy, opportunity, events, back office are kind of grouped into there. And then in the shop section, that's kind of similar. We have the additions, accessories, modules, but it kind of tells you, a little bit about each of these sections here. And then there's a really great About Us page. Talks a little about Healy, got the video there, some information about Marcus, Scientific Advisory Board, Holistic Health Board as well. So overall, it's just a great, sort of a more clean layout. Everything's logically placed now. And then also something you won't know visually, but on the back end, the overall shop performance is going to be much, much faster now. So this is just continuing sort of the evolution of the Healy tech, of all of our apps being upgraded to new platforms, the shop being upgraded to new platforms. You remember summer of 2021, we switched to a hub platform where the US has its own shop, Europe has its own shop, APAC has its own shop. And that was a huge improvement as far as performance goes. And this actually takes it to the next level as far as being able to handle everything that we can throw its way going forward. So check it out. Again, it's not, everything makes more sense now, and it's still very easy to navigate. So I don't think anyone will have any issues with that. But yeah, if you check it out and put any comments you have into the chat here, and happy to hear any feedback you have on this.
Well, the feedback is outstanding. I love Angela's comment. She said, love how Healy continues to improve at all levels. They love the simplistic, clean look as well. Let me see what else. Any questions when it comes to that, or any other comments? Same, love the new look for the Healy Shop. Awesome. Excellent. Thank you for sharing, Jake. Start sharing again. Any other questions for Jake before we move forward? Okay, seems like we're good to go. Okay, so for the month of May, I wanted to share this message for all of you. Aim for the moon, and if you miss, you may hit the stars. So let's aim for the moon this month. As you saw on our frequencies and friends and how I would share today, we have tons of improvement, starting with what Jake just showed us today, starting with a new look and feel of the back off of the shop being so clean, so easy to navigate, very user-friendly, and many, many more news that we have, not only in the Americas, around the world, but also marketing and a lot of supporting new tools, as well as in the academy and the new application as well. So with that, I want to start with news from the Americas. And it is an honor for me today to introduce to you our new country sales manager for Canada. I know you've all been manifesting for her to join us, and she is finally here, and she has been an absolute pleasure to work with, somebody that brings such positive energy and radiant smile and positive attitude at all times. And I know just as much as I've enjoyed meeting her and getting to work with her in this past month, I can't believe how fast time passes by. It's been, today is, Monday was her 1 month anniversary, but as of yesterday and today, she's officially announced in the Canada market. So she has her arms open, her calendar open, waiting to meet with all of you. So please, again, join me in giving a warm welcome to our new country sales manager for Canada, Elisa Wickersham.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Adriana, for the warm welcome. I appreciate it. And hello, everyone. So good to meet everyone finally. It's been an exciting month. So just wanted to share a little bit about me. I have been in the direct sales and network marketing industry since I was 18 years old, married my high school sweetheart when we were 18, and we have 4 beautiful daughters. 2 of them are married, and we have 4 grandsons that are between the ages of 5 and 9. So first of all, had all the girls, now we've got all the boys. And all of my life, I've just been in this industry and am very passionate about it, and worked both in the field as a field leader, as well as on the corporate side. I've had experience in this role before as country manager, and I have had a few people ask me, why Healy? Like, why did you decide to join Healy? And I have to say, there's a couple things that are super important to me. So first of all, the culture of the company. And I had heard, before I ever got a chance to meet anyone from this company, I had heard some really great things about the culture here. And so I was excited to find out firsthand that it is far exceeded any expectations that I had. Since the time I first met with Adriana, I fell in love with Adriana, and she was a big part of why I wanted to be part of Healy and just work together with her on this. And so, that was really important to me. I've got to meet some of the leaders in the field. Thank you, Spencer. I see your kind note there in the comments. And the leaders that I've met so far have just been so welcoming and so amazing. So I'm super grateful for that. The second thing is I really wanted to be part of something that has a product that makes a difference, something, either the business or the product. And that is huge here at Healy. So I know with our mission and what we have to share with everyone, it's making a difference for so many people, and there's so much more work to do. So I'm excited to be part of that and spreading the mission and all the love of Healy. And so, so that makes me excited to be here. I feel like for all of us globally, our futures are so bright here. There's so much to look forward to. And especially just want to say a note to those in Canada that I am super excited to meet all of you. I'm excited to lock arms with you and start working together. I've sent out some invites and going to be meeting with the vice presidents and above on a call tomorrow for anyone that can join, and the directors and above. So hopefully, if any of you are on here, that you're able to pop on there and we'll get to know each other a little bit better. And then moving on out through the rest of Canada, I am really excited because Adriana has agreed to come to Canada the first week of June. So maybe, Adriana, do you want to pop up there our save the dates for Canada? Okay, so here we go, you guys. We want you to save these dates. We are working on plans right now. So June 5th, Toronto, June 6th, we're going to be coming to Calgary, and June 7th in Vancouver. So that is just the start. But if you can make it one of those days, we're going to be doing some things with the leaders in the afternoon, possibly even the morning on some of those dates, and then have something that's open to all of your teams and guests in the evening. So we are really excited about that, and we will have more details to come after homecoming. We're just working on all the venues and all of the details for that for you guys. So the next thing we've got is meeting the Canadians at homecoming. And I know everybody on this call is super excited about homecoming. I'm excited to meet everyone there. For the Canadians, we're going to have a quick meet and greet. I'm going to be sending out a note today as well. And those of us that are coming from Canada, we've got some special challenges crossing that border for many. And so we're going to be just having a quick little meet and greet with maybe some travel tips and stuff like that. And then getting to meet in person in Orlando. So I think with that, Adriana, I just want to say thank you. Thank you for having me on your team, and grateful to get going here and really help all the Canadians, especially growing their business and helping us grow Canada.
Absolutely. And again, I can't say it enough. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We've been waiting for somebody as special as you to really fill not the void, but the space that we have to truly nourish our market, and to somebody that has the energy and the vision of the growth for this market. And not only, obviously, you will be partnering with our Canadian members and leaders, but also with all of the Americas. I know many of you, and if you have somebody, even if it's just one person in Canada that is selling Healy or have purchased Healy, right on here, because we're looking to partner with you to continue getting those seeds and really get the fruits out of them. So make sure, again, that you reach out to Elisa to give her the welcome and to see how you can best partner to expand your business into Canada, because I'm sure many of you know people there as well, whether you live here, you have family there, or friends. So again, as a global organization, we truly make connections and partnerships all around the world. And Canada is definitely a priority right now, as it is Mexico. So I saw Doc Steve says our three goddesses, Elisa, Carla, and Adriana. So it's a great segue to
awesome.
Introduce also our next partner. But again, Elisa, you come with great experience, not only in the field, but in the corporate side as well. And I know that combination, knowing both ends, will truly make you a great fit here with us at Healy into building what is coming into the future. So again, welcome. And we can't wait to be in June. That's around the corner. Pretty much in a month from now, we'll be in Canada. So thanks for that. And we will be bringing more information to all of you. Okay, so with that, I am also going to move on to our managing director, Carla Davalos, that is going to give you some great news about Mexico this month.
Good morning, good afternoon, everyone. Buenos días, bienvenidos a WhatsApp Wednesday. Pues sí, hoy es un día, today is a day full of good news and updates on everything. So we're happy to share that we have an extremely amazing first month. I want to congratulate everybody on the great results. We're still shipping orders from this weekend. So give yourself an aplauso, because everybody has done a great job here in Mexico, and we're happy to share that. So last week we had a teaser on our Gran Apertura, on our grand opening. So we've been this month already under a soft launch mode, trying to fix whatever glitches or bugs we have on the shop, but we're getting ready to be open to the world and announcing very formally and official the presence of Mexico in the Healy world. So Adriana, can you help me with the next slide, please? And yes, please mark your calendars. It's not, the Americas is going to be really busy just for the next upcoming weeks. We have homecoming next week. Then we have the tour around Canada, and Mexico couldn't stay behind. We have our grand opening event on June 24th here in Mexico City from 10 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. We're more than happy to welcome not just our Mexican members, and America's members, but everybody that from Global has contacts here in Mexico. Please share this date. We already set up the event on our Eventbrite platform, so you can already go in and register for your tickets. We have amazing things in store for all of you, product training, great speakers that will be sharing shortly, product demos. So it's our grand opening and talking to everybody that comes to the event about what Healy is. We will be happy to welcome everyone here. Adriana, if you can help me with the next slide so that everybody can scan the QR code to go into the Eventbrite site that we have already opened for you to register. And again, we have very busy weeks in the America. The best of all is that we get the chance to meet you all in person, to learn about you, for you to learn about Healy, the business, the product, and everything. So stay tuned for more details to come in the upcoming weeks, but please make sure that you block your calendars already, and if possible, go and register yourself and anybody of your guests that you wanna for them to know about what Healy has in store now that we're open in Mexico. Thank you, everyone. And again, congratulations on a great first month.
Congratulations to all of you. And again, this is only a month and a half away. So make sure you go in there. Tickets are live now, so you can scan the QR code that directs you to Healy Mexico, granapertura.eventbrite.com to reserve your seat. Again, we had some leader-led events this last month. Carla was there as her first events in Mexico, and the house was full. So I want to congratulate all the leaders that were part of that. I know they're listening in Spanish right now, so congratulations for a very successful soft launch event. So they were having over 500 people attending. So make sure that you scan this QR code and be part of that eventful and part of history as we expand Healy globally into Mexico. So congrats again, Carla, and to the team. I'm so proud of you guys. And May is just another month that I know is going to surpass April. So with that, we can't wait not only to see you in Canada, to see you in Mexico, but what's really around the corner is Healy America's Homecoming 2023. We will be with each other in Orlando, 11th to the 13th of this month. So know that we have a fantastic lineup from our founders, Marcus Mike, Christian Helper, Shyamnam Helper. We also have some of our board of directors and advisory board, I should say, Carolyn McMakin and Nuno Nina. We have our executives, such as our CEO, Christian Dorner, our COO, you all know him very well, Luciano Garcia, and our Global Marketing Director, Martina. That will come with fantastic information and a few sneak peeks of what's coming up. We also have a hands-on workshop with Shannon Walt that is going to be speaking on how to tap into your full potential, and Rob Sperry, who will wrap up the event on the 13th on how to use social media to best build your business. But we also have our field experts from our master distributor and our top leaders such as globally, CJ Peters, Max Glockner, and our 3 local leaders that represent the US, Canada, and Mexico. In the US, speaking about the science behind the Healy, Doc Steve, speaking on how to build a successful business at Healy, Anna Lozano, and also our executive vice president that has launched, has been an intricate part of launching our business in Mexico, Doctora Aseneth Avendaño. So congratulations to all of the speakers, and I can't wait to see you guys there. With that said, company updates. So really exciting news. By halfway through this month, we are officially launching our new HealAdvisor Analyse App. Some of you have been able to already test it, having access to some of the beta testing app, and thank you for all your feedback and being part of the trial period, because now we are officially launching. So with that, I'm going to pass it over to Jake Barron that is going to give you a little overview of what are the improvements. And yesterday, which you will see on the recording, we had our product mastermind, Martin Whitman, that is the head of this project, and basically described this as his #1 most important project that he's ever done at Healy, and how amazing the user experience is going to be moving forward with the new Healy Analyze app. So with that, I'm going to pass it on to Jake that is going to do also a little overview for you.
Thanks, Adriana, again. Yeah, so that recording from, if you missed it, from Frequency with Friends yesterday should be up later today, if not tomorrow, on our YouTube channel. So you can catch that segment from Martin Whitman. But yeah, he mentioned the original, current Analyze app, really that platform dates back to 2016. So, and as soon as that launched, he started working on what's the best way forward for the next generation of the Analyze app. And this is kind of a work in progress from the last 6+ years, which Martin, explains in my call the complexity of this app as far as how it can do and all the information databases that are involved in this. But Ken Close and I did a sort of a sneak peek on this on Healy for Beginners and Beyond last month, and kind of went through some of the cool new key features. And of course, once this app launches, officially the target date that Martin mentioned is sometime middle of May. Of course, we're still in the beta. It hasn't been completed yet, but assuming everything goes as planned, that is the target. And we will do a Healy for Beginners and Beyond soon after that to go kind of a deep dive into some of each of these features. But really, the whole look and feel, how it works, how you interact with it, how easy it is to get sort of tips and things along the way. You can click on all the different icons and all the different areas to get information. What does this result mean? Oh, hey, what does this symbol mean? What does this symbol mean? All throughout it. But completely new look and feel. As I mentioned here, new cloud for the data storage as well. It's going to, again, increase stability and also ensure the security of your data. But really, as we go through this, and there's just a couple more slides here, but everything is just so much more user friendly. How it's arranged, and how the residence program groups are separated from the program groups, where you can actually, the residence database versus the databases that you can run in the Healy 2 app. You can customize all of your settings. So a lot of these settings right now are sort of built into the app, but for most people, they don't really need to ever use or adjust these settings, so it just becomes something more complex. So let's move to a different section in the settings where you can customize it there, rather than if you don't want it on the results and on your screen. It'll be even more clean for you and more simple for anybody just getting started as well. And as mentioned here, the simple explanations with all those different pop-up info boxes throughout the app to kind of help you see what's going on and kind of guides you through it. And if you have a question, what does this mean? Oh, let me click on that. Okay, here's a pop-up box. Here's what that means. What you can kind of expect. So the next slide here. And yeah, on the last page or the first page slide, you kind of saw the new image for the aura analysis, which is amazing. And then the coaching wheel, this is probably one of my favorite features here. The coaching module is so powerful, but for anyone kind of just starting, it can be pretty overwhelming to kind of really fully utilize all the features of the coaching module. And then it's just a very nice intro to it where you run the scan, and just from a simple graphic, you can tell which are the areas that you need to work on the most just from this graphic. You know, if it's fully green, you're pretty good in that area, but the ones that are, you know, red, orange, and yellow, those are the ones that you kind of need to focus on. So it's a lot easier. Yes, Lori, coaching on steroids for sure. It's a great new feature. So yeah, there's a ton more to talk about, of course, with the coaching module, the aura analysis, the resonance module too, and for lots of things to come too. This new platform isn't just to kind of not only to make the current modules better, but gives us the ability to expand and add more things in the future as well, which is amazing. And Martin Whitman and his team are constantly working on so much more to come here in the near future. So yeah, I think that's the last slide on the yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's it for the Analyze app too. Again, we'll certainly have more information to come, and once an official release date is set, we'll have some more information and trainings to announce too.
Okay, well, thank you so much. And let me see if anybody's commenting on here. If you've been able to try it, truly, this is an incredible new update that we have. It is so user-friendly, and I know all of you are going to love it. So we only keep getting better and better at Healy World. So with that, thank you, Jake. And like he said, we'll be sending you more information on when we officially launch and the launching date.
Alexandria just mentioned in the chat here that yesterday's Frequencies of Friends is now up on our YouTube channel. So if you want to catch that segment, the complete segment with Martin Whitman, you can go ahead and do that. And thank you again, Alexandria. She's the one person behind the scenes that's the one adding all of this content now to our YouTube channel, and indexing all the different topics and everything like that. So it's a huge help for everybody. So thank you so much. It's very much appreciated.
Perfect. Thank you so much, and thank you as well for that. So make sure you go into our YouTube and check out Martin's segment, as well as the rest of our Frequencies and Friends. But again, today is the recap for it. So with that, we are going to be launching MagHealy in a subscription model. And what is that all about? Well, we are going to continue with the hardware, which is the one device, our MagHealy, but you'll be able to combine and tailor with different subscriptions. So the hardware, which is the MagHealy, will come with the classic application, with the classic programs, but you will be able to add either the atmosphere, the water, and MapMaken, or have a professional edition, which will include all of them. Now, I've gotten a lot of questions since our Frequencies and Friends saying, well, what about us that already have a MagHealy? Do we have to then subscribe for the different programs? And the answer is no. You already have a professional. That's why it's so important for you to take advantage before we launch our subscription model, for you to have a professional edition on your hands so you can demo, not only experience your yourself, but also demo not only the classic programs, the atmospheres, the water, and the MagMeakin. Now, this will be a flexible subscription. So you can choose from 1 month up to 12-month subscription. You can cancel at any time. There is no penalty, and you can also upgrade at any time. So you'll have the choice of choosing which one of, whether it's atmosphere, water, MagMeakin, if you want, or of Ken, the professional doesn't have any subscription. And you can choose between 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, and 6 months, 9 months, and 12 months. Of course, the more programs you add and the more months that you choose, the higher the discount is for you. But this makes it more accessible for your customers or your existing or new members that want a MagHealy in their hands. So again, they can start with the basic, which is a classic program, and then upgrade as they go with the different features that they would like. Now, again, now that you have also in the Healy and the Blue Dot app, the possibility of scanning and doing an a resonance analysis to your MagHealy, this truly becomes a way better experience. So with that said, we are going to have a lot more supporting materials. So we will have a new MagHealy brochure, which hopefully you'll be able to see very soon, and you can either print it or send it virtually. You also have different subscription videos for the MagHealy for you to educate yourself on how this subscription work, and also to easily share to potential customers or new or existing members. Like Jake said today, we have the new experience at the shop. For us, it was brand new today for US and Canada. Mexico had already launched it. And as you can see, it's just an easy, very elegant way to navigate the shop. We also are looking forward to having short and shareable social media lifestyle videos, as well as they will be showcasing different pictures and images of a more diverse community. And we will have deals such as boosters for your business journey. So stay tuned for more, as we are also coming up with our Academy Business Learning. So this will be an exclusive MagHealy subscription training, and it will include all the learnings for MagHealy and the applications, the MagHealy supporting tools overview, also, which is brand new. Let's talk about MagHealy subscriptions. So there you will be able to have different parts. So what's in it for me? What is the earnings potential? What should be my sales strategy? So this is not only for you to educate yourself on what your sales strategy should be to launch subscriptions out there, but also to train your teams on how to maximize that sales strategy with subscriptions so you can have residual income moving forward as well. And not only that, making sure the MagHealy gets to hands of more people out there, as will be more accessible and more affordable with the subscription program at first. Let me see if we have any questions on here. So somebody asks, Angela, if somebody will have the ability to upgrade to a lifetime access of one of the MagHealy applications, being whether it's the classic. The classic is lifetime because it comes with the device. So great question. Now water and atmosphere and the MagMeakin, those will be in subscriptions unless you purchase the professional, same as it was with the Healy when we had subscription model. So I hope that answers your questions. When will the MagHealy subscription prices will be announced? So halfway through this month, we will begin sending invitations for top leaders, eventual mid-tiers, and to all for you to have exclusive trainings, as well as it will be provided as well in the Academy. So somewhere around mid to end of this month, you will have more information on all about MagHealy subscriptions. Now, we want to have a little fun with social media this month of May, and we have a little social media challenge, #myhealymoment. I don't know if any of you already started participating as we announced this today. So we want to have you show us how Healy brings joy to your life. So share a real video on Instagram, sharing a moment with Healy, whether it's with your family, with your loved one, with your pets, in a place that you love, in a mindset that brings joy to your life, whatever it is that matters to you, and how Healy brings, enhances that, or even brings that to you. Now, the most inspiring videos will be showcased, and also will have the opportunity to earn a MagHealy device. So let's have some fun together with the #myhealymoment. In order to participate, you must be at least have one Healy World product. You should follow the Healy World official site, tag us with the #myhealymoment, have a public profile so your video can be seen, and the video should be in real format and good quality. This challenge goes for the month of May. And again, we look forward to seeing so many of your stories and what truly brings joy to your life, and how Healy is part of that. Mark your calendars for Healy Horizons with our host, Martina Kling, on May 17th. You'll have the opportunity to meet her in person at our homecoming, and also our Resonance podcast with Kai Schulmeyer. And he will be speaking about the soul cycle, the HealAdvisor Analyse Personal Coach module, which you will love. The new feature on that with the new Analyse app, and the HealAdvisor Analyse Personal Growth Database. So hope that you are excited with all of the tools that we have to support your business this month and moving forward. Now, with no further ado, let's go into our May promotions. So for the month of May, starting yesterday, May 2nd, until the end of the month, you will be able to save 35% on the Resonance Plus and Professional editions. But from May 2nd until the 19th, you'll be able to not only have the 35% discount on those editions, but also get some free gifts with purchase. So the Resonance will come with the Soul Cycle for free, the Resonance Plus with the Soul Cycle and the Coil for free, and the Professional will come with the Soul Cycle, Natural Cycle, and the Coil for free. And this is from May 2nd to the 19th, and the 35% goes till the end of the month. So definitely need to take advantage of the beginning first half of the month. And you will have more information again on terms and conditions, whether it's from your Fast Start Cash, which as the 35% discount is implemented, the Fast Start Cash for Resonance is 50 euros, for the Resonance Plus 100 euros, and for the Professional 150 euros. And the QV increases as well. Resonance 488 QV, 813 for Resonance Plus, and 1300 QV for the Professional. But exclusive for the US, Canada, and Mexico markets, we have a special celebration this month, which is Mother's Day. And we wanted to give a free gift for all of you, in addition to our friends and family bundle promotion. So on top of the free gifts that I just mentioned on the Resonance edition and above, we are also giving for free the personal growth database. So happy Mother's Day to all of you, and to any potential customer and new member that is out there. So again, this runs from the 2nd till the 15th, only for US, Canada, and Mexico. Now, for the Untapped Potential, this runs from the 1st of May till the 31st, where you can earn a free Healy Resonance Plus, earn $400 in cash and a Healy Professional Edition until May 16th. And when you rank advance, 1,500 euros from director and above, and up to 1,000 euros when achieving and being paid as your highest career title. So let's go here. From May 1st till the 16th, you're able to get 400 euros when you successfully enroll 3 new members or customers with a Residence Plus, Professional, or even a MagHealy. And this is from the 1st to the 16th. But on top of that, you're able to earn a Professional Edition. Now, you can also earn a free Healy Residence with unlimited. Now, the 400 and Professional are limited to the first cycle, but for the Residence Plus, that's the whole month, and you can earn for every 3 members or customers with a Residence and above, a free Healy Residence Plus edition. And like I just mentioned, the 1,500 euros for the first time rank up, and for being paid as your highest career title, 500 euros for director, 700 for senior director, and 1,000 for executive director or above. And we are extending our MagHealy Bundle promotion. So for every MagHealy you get a purchase, you get a free Residence Plus edition. And this has been extended till the end of the day on May 11th. Now, here is just a screen that gives you a little recap of all the promotions that we have this month and the dates. So you have the Happy Circle, that is a 35% off from Residence and above, May 2nd to the 31st. The MagHealy Bundle, which I just explained, from the 2nd to the 11th. The Family and Friends Bundle, which is the free gift with purchase with the 35%. That goes from the 2nd to the 19th. This exclusive Mother's Day offer from the 2nd to the 15th. The Untapped promotion, which is the kickstart of 400 euros, and the Residence Professional editions from the 1st to the 16th. And the Untapped Potential from your rank advancement and paid as career title from the 2nd to the 31st. Now, there has been some questions about these promotion. Jake, if you want to maybe give him a little insight on that.
Yeah, so yeah, it came up on Frequencies and Friends yesterday. There's been a few people asking about that. There was an incorrect slide that was shared. It was in April Frequencies and Friends, where it listed the qualification period for the free MagHealy from April 1st to June 30th. You know, you have to qualify each month, but it was listed through June 30th. Instead of April 30th. You know, the actual flyer itself and the email newsletter communication did list that correctly as April 30th, but we understand that there was confusion over that. And so we are going to give people the option just for the month of May, that MagHealy promo where you can successfully refer 3 or more residents or higher to earn a MagHealy, that will not be extended into June. But for the month of May, because of the confusion, because of that error in April, we are going to give people the option to, if they want to, say if they qualify by May 16th, instead of a Professional, if they want the MagHealy, or if they qualify for the entire month, instead of the Residence Plus, to get the MagHealy. So it was essentially, we'll reach out to people. The qualification period is the month of May, and those are finalized after the monthly bonus at the end of June. So near the end of June, we will reach out to people that qualified for a free device to confirm what they want. Because we already communicated that for the month of May, it is a Residence Plus or Professional. That is kind of the default, but if somebody wants a MagHealy in place of that, we will give them the option as well. And it will not be extended into June, so.
Perfect. Thank you so much for clarifying that, Jake.
You're welcome.
All right. So again, you also shared how to best take advantage of this month's promotion if you are in your fast start period.
Yeah, I mean, this is, we've mentioned it before, but there's all these different bonuses where you can earn, you see up the list on the right here, there's a ton of bonuses, and then, very, very rarely do we actually show, okay, if you add all these up, this is a significant amount of both cash bonuses and device bonuses. This first slide here shows what somebody brand new, say you want to join this month, someone joins your team, if they successfully refer 3 people with a Healy Professional Edition by May 16th, to be able to earn, over 3,500 in cash bonuses and 2 devices worth over $4,000 total. I mean, that's significant. I don't know, actually, it's probably, maybe there's no other company in this industry where you can do this with just 3 successful referrals as a brand new member to get bonuses, cash bonuses, device bonuses totaling this amount. So it's significant, and we just wanted to kind of put it together to show you that there is, again, the fast start cash has increased this month because of the discount going from 40% down to 35%. The fast start cash on every professional sold goes from 100 back up to 150, and then also the qualifying volume on the professional goes from 1,200 QB to 1,300 QB, which then in turn, the direct device bonus that you would receive increases as well this month too. So there's lots of positive things here in May, and there's significant earnings opportunity as well here in May, and especially if you do this by May 16th. That's the big thing to be able to qualify for that untapped promotion. Untapped potential promotion bonus, in addition to that free professional, or I think that's mentioned, free MagHealy device too. So, and then there's this other slide too. Of course, not everybody is in their fast start, and everybody's brand new, but still, same thing. This example is with successfully referring 3 new professionals by May 16th. You'll see that there's significant amount of opportunity here as well, with over 2,700 in cash bonuses and that free professional or free MagHealy, or 2,600 to 2,900 USD. And of course, maybe you don't refer all professionals. Maybe there's a residence or residence plus mixed in here. Again, the potential is still huge. It just wouldn't be quite as high as these numbers that are shown on these slides.
Okay. Let's see if we have any questions.
There was some questions about the personal growth database. So that is something that's not available for a sale right now. If you're looking for in the shop, you cannot buy the personal growth database. It's kind of an exclusive program that was offered for a very limited amount of time. Back in early February, there was a promo related to it, and then this Mother's Day promo this month is the only way you can actually get a personal growth database right now. Whether you purchase a residence plus, or professional between May 2nd to May 15th as part of that Mother's Day promo, and it's a database within the Analyze app is where it's found.
Exactly. So again, that is a good selling point when you are promoting this Mother's Day exclusive America's promotion, where it's a gift that is not available for sale and is only being given between the 1st or the 2nd and the 15th of this month. On top of the Soul Cycle, Natural Cycle, and the coil, potentially, depending on which device they choose, or which edition they choose. Okay, I think I see Ruth also answered a question there. No, Charlotte, direct device bonuses are based on the volume that you sell every month. So it can be from up to 40% direct device commission.
Yeah,
So it
once
can
you
be
hit that,
from-
once you hit that 3,500 QV tier, it goes to the 40%. So that's what this example is based off 3,900 in QV for this example.
Exactly. The 35% that you're thinking of is the percent, the discount to the customer or member or new member. This is your commission from your sales. So it can be from 25% up to 40%, depending on the level. But this example, like Jake says, is based on the 40%. You're welcome. Okay. Anything else?
Well, there's a question here. Yeah, actually, well, maybe you were going to cover this later, Adriana, but next week, because of the homecoming event, because of everything going on, we're not going to have Tech Tip Tuesday or What's Up Wednesday next week because of all the different preparations and things going on for homecoming. But we will see many of you in person, of course, here in Orlando, which is even better.
That's right. Oh, so we have one more great news before we wrap up today.
Yeah, so this I think a lot of you have heard about this already, but the Direct Selling Association has opened up every quarter or so. They've been doing this social media day recently, and we participated in the last one back in January. It was excellent speakers, excellent content. And that was only open though to corporate employees. And this time, for the first time ever, we're opening this up to the sales force for all companies, for all member companies and pending member companies. So we were able to participate and get access to this for all of you. So there's a great lineup of speakers, and you can register at this link here. You can scan the QR code or just go to this link. Shown there was an email newsletter that went out earlier this week as well. But this is a tremendous opportunity, a great way to kick off homecoming week. Because a lot of these topics related to social media and how to kind of lead with authenticity and build trust from any of the followers that you have are great topics, and a lot of the things that we'll be discussing actually at homecoming as well, and also after homecoming, some of the training series that we're going to be discussing soon too. So yeah, here's the speakers as well. A lot of these are internationally known speakers, best-selling authors, and just experts in this industry, and the schedule is listed there too. So if you can join, register. There'll be the recording or the on-demand version will be available for 90 days after this. So even if you can't make the live one, go ahead and register for it at that link so you have access to the on-demand later.
Absolutely. And make sure that whether you can join or not, scan this QR code right now and register yourself, because again, it's a day-long event starting from 11 a.m. all the way till the afternoon. So maybe you can join some of them, maybe even during lunchtime if you're busy. And like Jake said, they will be recorded and you go back in. But if you go ahead and register, you're actually able, it's just your name, last name, your email, your member ID, and it automatically registers you, and you can add it to your calendar right then and there. So that way you don't forget and you set yourself a reminder. So make sure you do that right now. It is an amazing opportunity. As you know, DSA is the leading technology and everything in direct selling world. So what better than to have an entire day with renowned speakers from around the globe with the most cutting edge training and trends that are in the social media world nowadays. So thank you, Jake, for organizing that. And again, this is open for Healy World members. We paid a membership fee or fee for all of you to be able to participate. So take advantage of this. And this is open to any Healy World member as well. So you're able to share with your teams. Make sure you share it on your WhatsApp groups, on your Telegram groups, on your Facebook, so as many people can join and take advantage of this and make it worthwhile, our investment. So wrapping up our rank advancements for the month of March, starting with executive team managers. Congratulations, and help me congratulate Aaron Pitt, Ariel Provasoli, Cristina Marcano from Mexico, Isela Valencio Castillo from Mexico, Jessica Dedrick, Juan Efrain from Mexico, Catherine Elizabeth Berg, Nancy Kellicott, Rosa Ingracio Quesada from Mexico, Rose Moscaritolo, Sophia Eric Steven, Tenor, and Tracy Montgomery from Canada. Congratulations for achieving executive team manager. And to our brand new directors from March, Amanda Freeman, Bonnie Keller, Cassie Tapia, Charlie Luna, Deborah Lindsay, Giselle Gutierrez from Mexico, Carla Musica from Canada, Kelly Mason, Michaela McEvoy, Nangluk Lertsuratska, and Patrick Hesser as directors. And congratulations, because by first rank advancing to director or above during the month of February, March, and or April, you achieved VIP treatment at our homecoming event. For senior director, we have one brand new senior director, Amanda Pitt, and one brand new executive director, Annie Dolter. Congratulations to all of you. Like Jake said, our What's Up Wednesday next week, May 10th, will be canceled due to homecoming, as well as Tech Tip Tuesday. I didn't add it on here. But yes, we'll be very busy getting everything prepared for all of you guys to welcome you in the best experience possible in Orlando. So again, mark your calendars for our next Frequencies and Friends, June 1st, as well as for all the events we mentioned earlier. From Canada, June 5th, 6th, and 7th, Mexico, June 24th, May 8th, for our social media day, and of course for homecoming. We'll see you all there. Thank you, and have a wonderful and successful month of May. They may forget that what you said, but they will never forget how you made them feel. Carl Lunar. Have a great week, everybody, and an excellent month ahead.